see my shadow, I'll go back down for 6 more weeks of winter underground. Oh, I'm a little groundhog, furry and brown. I pop my head out of my hole and look around. If I don't see my shadow, I'll stay out here and enjoy an early spring this year.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very glad to see you, and today is the 2nd of February, and American people and a lot of Ukrainians, in fact, and a lot of other countries, they tried to look at their groundhogs because of the 2nd of February. So, here I'd like to say you hello and ask some questions. So let's start from the first. Katya, you are the first. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm pretty well. So, do you know what is it groundhog?
Сурок.
But okay, can you describe this animal?
This is a gryzoon.
Well, what size is it?
Small. Like сурок and small.
Well, it is small. And what color is it?
Gray, maybe.
Gray or brown? Well, and look, I have a little groundhog. This is looks, and here is groundhog. So groundhogs. Well, let's continue. Vika, do you know what do groundhogs eat and where do they live?
Maybe mouse. Мышка. Yes?
So they eat mice? Mice?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
I know, yes. I think yes.
Well, so but they looks like mice. It is like a little mouse also, maybe like a rat, maybe like a beaver, bear, well, something like this. And where do I am not sure about mice. I think it's about corn. Corn, yes, Katya agree, corn. And where do they live?
Норки.
What is in English норка?
Сейчас. Я сказала. Нет. House.
Barrows.
His house.
Well, yeah, is it Alexei? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Well, sometimes you can just say like hole, дырочка, да, hole, and like this. So look, I have groundhog, and he is in his hole on his barrel. Well, and here Alexei, he sent us a link to Wikipedia. And Alexei, hello. What is this link
Hello.
about?
This link about my bug.
Groundhog.
Yeah.
Well, and have you already read what do they eat?
I read it. They eat. 1 second.
Vika wants to feed it with mice.
No.
Vegetables.
Some vegetables, maybe corn vegetables.
Uh-huh.
Well, I try to share my screen, but I can't just to show you internet. Well, So, and in any way, everybody, you can follow this link and just look at this Baibok. It's Ukrainian. Oh, yeah, it's Russian. Well, and let's ask Alexandra. Sasha, have you seen the film The Groundhog Day?
No, I haven't seen this film
So
yet.
it's quite old film. It's
I
about.
know, I know.
And do you know what is the main idea of this film?
Yes, it's something about elections, I guess. No?
No.
No, the other film.
Alexei says no.
Mm,
Well, Alexei, did you watch this film?
Yeah, I watched this film, but I forgot this.
But look, Vika, she wrote in the chat, it's cool film about changing himself. So Vika, tell us quickly about this film. What is the main idea? Oh,
Main idea that one man must change our him characters, some characters.
so he has to change.
Yes. He has
Well,
to change his characters.
character. Okay. Did he do?
Like,
Did he do this?
yes, he did it.
Well, but the main idea is that he came to that little town, Pennsylvania or something like this, in Pennsylvania, and he is a TV reporter. And as a TV reporter, he has to make a video report about Groundhog Day. And all day he is doing something and wake up and he is at the same day. Yes. And he has to change something, like to become better and better all the time. Well, here is Oksana joined us. Good evening, Oksana.
Good evening. Hello.
We are talking about Groundhog Day, and Vika recently told us about the film Groundhog Day. Have you seen this film?
No, I didn't see.
So
Vika,
that's
what about this? About film?
she just told about this. So well, it's for everybody. Katya, what about you? Did you watch this film?
Yeah, I watched this film. This film like a comedy about one day repeat many times.
Lots of
Main
times.
task.
Agree. Well, anyway, we will talk about so after that in the evening you can watch the film Groundhog Day and just to look at some traditions of celebration of this day. And such as we are talking about groundhog, here is the text which we try to read. I hope you will see it on the screen. Yes, you can see it. Early rises. Here you see some of underlined words, which probably you know, or maybe you don't know. But we don't translate it. We try to guess the meaning of these words. Well, the first will be Alexandra. Let's start.
Many animals hibernate during the winter.
Hibernate.
Hibernate during the winter.
Let's continue to read.
That means they stay in their homes underground and sleep during the cold months. In spring, when the weather gets warmer, they wake up. They come out of their homes to look for food.
Well,
So hibernate is something.
Wait. And here there are three words which are underlined. So try to explain us. For example, what is spring? Without Ukrainian word, just
Spring?
explain. Yeah,
Весна?
spring. Without Ukrainian
Ah,
word.
okay. It's uh, time which comes after winter.
Mhm. So what do people do in spring as usually?
Wake up.
People, people maybe people also wake up.
Yes. I guess people feel much better. People want to go and walk on the street, and this is a good
Yeah,
time.
Get
it's a
dressing.
yeah, and it's a time to go to the field and work in the field.
Yes,
Well,
yes, yes.
thank you, Sasha. And tell us, please, what is the weather?
The weather is uh, oh, I don't know how it's explained even in Russian, but
What is it weather? Okay, please.
weather is rain and, for example,
Yeah, this is the maybe condition. Yeah,
and
condition of nature.
yes, yes, I agree with you.
And the last and the most difficult, look please at this word hibernate. Hibernate.
It, I guess it means when the animals sleep all winter.
Yes, exactly. So hibernate, this is the verb, what to do, hibernate. And hibernation, this is the noun. Like
Mhm.
all animals go to hibernation, yeah, fall into hibernation. Well, thank you, Sasha. Very nice. And let's continue with Katya. Sasha is busy probably. Like maybe Alexei. Alexei, let's read the second paragraph.
Okay. A woodchuck is an animal that hibernates.
Hi. Hi.
Hibernates. A woodchuck is also called a groundhog. Of all of the hibernation animals, the woodchuck or groundhog is the first one to come out of its winter home.
Well, so you are lucky. You have 4 words to explain.
Woodchuck, it's sorok.
But we
Yeah.
don't use the Russian or Ukrainian word. Just try to explain in English.
It's animal
Yeah.
who live in Norca.
You told this word.
Groundhog.
Groundhog, okay, or barrow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, explain. We understood woodchuck. What is it animal?
Mm,
Yes, Vika, we know the translation, but we try to explain in English because we are practicing speaking. Yosha,
uh,
animal.
it's rodent.
Well, so maybe you can say that this is a kind of nature, a part of nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like birds, animals, fish.
Yeah, it's part of animals. Uh,
Well, we understood animals. Okay, it's a part of nature.
yeah.
And you have another word, groundhog.
Groundhog. What is Groundhog?
Today is the Groundhog Day, or today is the Woodchuck Day.
It's day on this animal. Woodchuck. Yeah?
Yeah, so woodchuck and groundhog, they are synonyms. So you can again repeat this. It's an animal, brown animal, which lives on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, and the last one is home. What is this
Home.
home?
When woodchuck is live.
The woodchuck lives somewhere, yeah, and it
Yeah.
is home.
Да, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thanks. It was difficult, but you tried. Well, Vika, I have a question for you. What other animals do you know that hibernates?
What animals?
What other animals except woodchuck or groundhog
I understand.
which hibernates?
I don't know.
So which animals go to sleep in winter?
Winter. It is badminton boy.
Yes, but in English.
Maybe it is boy.
Bear, yes.
And fox. Yes.
Fox. Foxes
No,
probably they don't sleep.
но они спят зимой.
Foxes, no, foxes are running in
Вообще не
winter.
спят. Они спят там часиков по 5.
Well, but bears and groundhogs they sleep all winter, like 3 months.
It is ежики.
Mm-hmm. So ежик in English.
I don't know.
So who can help to Vika? Help, please. Ежик. This,
Будет.
yeah. Look, Alexei wrote. Yes.
Sorry.
Hedgehog. Hedgehog. Groundhog, hedgehog. Well, bears, hedgehogs, I'm not sure about squirrels. Maybe they also sleep. Or maybe no. Well, so Victoria, have you ever seen groundhogs in real nature?
Yes, I saw it. It was near my house in my village, and there is a little family of animal lived in it.
So,
But it was заповедник.
the preserving. So, do you mean it was groundhog or hedgehog?
It was groundhog.
Groundhog. Oh my
Yeah.
God, you are lucky. I have never seen them.
But I'm sorry. But later it was they were shot by our people.
Oh my God, crazy.
It was sad for me and sad for our people.
Mhm. Yeah. So you
People.
you could have your own groundhog, which can tell you about the weather. By the way, weather. Let's read the last paragraph. Katya, if you are ready, you can turn on your microphone and you can read.
February 2 is known as Groundhog Day. It is still winter. People watch for the animal to come out of its home. People think the groundhog can tell if warm spring weather is coming soon. If the groundhog sees its shadow, it goes back into its home. The weather will be cold for 6 more weeks. If the groundhog does not see its shadow, warm spring-like weather will be coming soon.
Well, I hope you understood. So today it
Yes,
was not sunny, yeah?
yes.
So it was, for example, in Hadj, it was cloudy. So, and I hope that in Hadj we will have weather. Weather will be fine, like spring weather. What about Odessa? How was the weather today?
50-50. Shadow was in morning and some sunny. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
So, probably we have to check the news at 1+1 channel 1+1 because in Kharkiv, as far as I know, there is some groundhog. I don't remember what is his name, and he predicts the weather. He tells what the weather will be, and he predicts also the rate of dollar.
Mm,
I phoned to my husband and he told me that the Kharkiv groundhog told that it will be winter for 6 weeks more and dollar will be 30 hryvnias.
oh,
So I don't know what is better, to believe groundhog or don't believe.
maybe believe.
Believe.
Believe? Well, we'll see.
For me, believe.
Anyway, just we hope that it would be better. Well, but Katya, you have a really difficult task. You have to
Yes.
explain us what is in English, what is it shadow, and what is it hole.
Shadow that
Here.
м, явление, как
Well, you can say scene,
м,
something, some scene.
something when you stay on the sun and you take take your silhouette.
Yeah, and you can see maybe, yeah, you can see your figure.
Yes, you can see your figure.
Uh-huh.
Um, Hall, this is home of the groundhog.
Groundhog, okay.
This is this is hole in the uh, in
In the ground, yeah.
in the ground.
Well, by the way, the hole also can be in your pocket. The hole in the pocket, which it means that your money can be pop
Yes.
out. Well, thanks, Katya. And let's look at this next 10 questions. And Oksana will answer them, not all them. Okay, that's the beginning. So, Ksyusha, read please the first question.
What words mean to sleep all winter? Uh, I I must answer.
Yeah,
Mm, sleep all winter. It's
so,
it's it's groundhog.
well, so what the word, look, I will show you. This is some of the words which were explained by our student. Uh-huh.
Hibernate.
Hibernate, yeah,
Hibernate.
hibernate. So, hibernate, it means that animals sleep all winter. Well,
Yeah.
Oksana, thanks.
When
The second question.
when do most liberating animals come out of their winter homes? Uh, um,
Fox.
when do most animals come out of their winter homes. Uh, Rabbits. It's rabbits.
When? When? In January, in February, in March.
Oh, when? In winter.
But most of them,
Большинство из них.
probably most of them wake up in spring.
In spring, yes.
Yeah, except groundhog. Well, and please the third question.
How is woodchuck also called?
Like another name of woodchuck.
Hibernates. Yes.
No. Today is the date of groundhog.
Groundhog.
Groundhog, yes. Vika, thank you for your explanation, but it's groundhog. Woodchuck and ground. Well, Vika, read please question number 4.
In what season does a groundhog come out of its home? It is in it come out of its home in spring. Yes.
Groundhog, this is the first animal, and today, in fact, groundhog come out.
February.
In February, yeah. It's in February the 2nd. And here is the next question, Vika. It's for you because they are connected.
5 or 4?
5.
How do people call February 2nd? Groundhog Day.
Yes, Groundhog Day. Thank you. And Alexei, read please question 6.
Why do people watch for the animal to come out?
So, like, why? Why we are looking for this groundhog? Why we are waiting for them?
To make a prediction.
Yeah, to make the weather prediction, yeah. So, to know when will spring come.
Yeah.
So, and in fact, the 7th question is for you.
What does the groundhog do if it sees its shadow? It's mean the summer is coming.
Not exactly.
No?
Well, maybe I will go show you back with the last paragraph. And here.
Spring.
Yes, spring.
Так, with the ground see its shadow, it goes back into its hole.
And it means that the weather will be cold for 6 more weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like groundhog will see its shadow, and he will it will afraid, and he quickly run back to his home. And well, thanks to Alexei. And question number 8 for Sasha, for Alexandra.
What kind of weather must it be in order to see groundhog's shadow? It means cold weather.
And how long it will be?
6 weeks.
Yeah,
and
for
more.
6 weeks more. Pity. Well, 2 last questions there for you.
For me?
Yes, for you.
Have you ever seen a groundhog? Yes, I have seen a groundhog once in a zoo.
In the zoo. Where in the zoo?
I don't exactly remember, but I was in a lot of zoo probably, but I guess it was in Yalta Zoo.
Mm-hmm. Groundhog in Yalta. Well,
But
okay.
not I'm not sure at 100%.
Yes.
Probably in Donetsk Zoo.
Well, and by the way, look please at this sentence. Have you ever seen? This is the present perfect sentence, yeah? Have you ever seen? So it means you
Yes,
answer, yes, I
I
have.
have. Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
have.
Yes, I have. Okay, and the last number 10.
Have you ever heard of Groundhog Day? Yes, I have heard.
Well, have you heard about Ukrainian Groundhog Day or American?
Um, I heard about this holiday, but not much. Probably Ukrainian.
And do you believe in it?
No, I don't believe in it, but if all people believe in it, probably something true in it.
Well, as for me, it's absolutely superstition. Like to see a black cat, it would be bad luck. So it might be the same about groundhog, as for me. Well, thank you, thanks. And now, Katya, you were talking about shadow, and here is a very nice and quite easy poem by Robert Louis Stevenson, and he is writing about shadow. And here is the poem. Katyusha, can we ask you to read this
Mhm.
poem? I can do it like this.
I have a
Well,
little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very like me from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. Uh, Continue.
yes, yes.
The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. Not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. For he, for he sometimes, for he sometimes shoots up tailor,
Poem.
tailor like an taller,
Mhm.
taller like an India rubber ball. And he sometimes goes so little that there's none of him at all. He hasn't got nothing of how
Notion.
a notion of how children ought to play, and can only make a fool of me in every sort of way. He stays so close mm, behind me.
Mm,
He's a coward, you can see. I think shame to stick to
Mercy.
Nursie, as that shadow sticks to me.
And here is the last.
One morning very early, before the sun was up, I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepyhead, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed.
Well, so I hope some of you understood just in general, like shadow, funny thing. Well, but as for us, it is more interesting as for grammar. This poem, and here is the first part of this. Tell me, please, Katyusha, what tense is it? Present
Have
simple, present
present
perfect.
perfect maybe have.
Because you see have, yes?
Yes.
But
But
after have, do we have the
don't.
verb?
Doesn't.
Maybe I mistake.
Doesn't.
So Vika says it's present
Yeah,
simple.
present simple
Just like
is
I have a little
I
shadow,
like.
yeah? I like. He is, very like I see. So the first one is really present simple, just the shadow jump, shadow, what else? Shadow just
Yes.
follow me. Yeah. Well, here is another grammar. The funniest thing is just like to review. So funniest things. Maybe Oksana. Can I ask you to explain what grammar is it? What
Stupid.
grammar rules is
I think it's past.
So this is not about verb. The funniest things. Can you translate this?
Е,
Funniest.
Цікаві думки?
Funny. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny.
Ну, смішні.
Yeah, but the funniest. The most funny.
Most funny. It is
Look, Vika wrote in the chat.
I see what is the root, but
But
I
in English, yeah.
yes. Funny is more.
Yeah, this is the highest level of comparing of adjective.
So it is time or what?
No, it's not time. Ступінь порівняння прикметників. It's just another grammar. Absolutely. Another grammar.
Okay.
Well, and here this is interesting. Not at all like proper children. What does it mean proper? It's a question for all of you. So the shadow likes to grow very quickly. Not all like proper children. What does it mean proper? Who can explain this?
Бедные.
Like poor, you mean? Proper children, like usual children. Like so, shadow grows very, very
Ну,
quickly.
порівняння, це порівняння якесь.
Yes. So not only like the usual children, like all children, which children always grow very slow. So proper it means як звичайні діти. Or правильні діти, if you want. Well, and let's look at the third part. And this is probably I will ask okay, Sasha, maybe you. He hasn't got the notion.
Is I don't know this in English how it.
You can
will
say
be.
in Russian.
Ну, это когда сделано что-то. Совершенная форма, законченная, не знаю.
You mean present perfect?
Present, yes, present perfect.
We have studied this present perfect. Do you agree? I'm asking for other students.
No.
Maybe just in chat, plus or minus. Agree or disagree? Anna doesn't agree. In the chat, Katya doesn't agree. It is not present perfect, yeah?
I don't know how it's called in English, I'm sorry.
Well, in fact...
Has plus a third form of verb.
But here is why I'm asking you, because, yeah, in fact, according to the rules, it should be has plus the third form. But here is just, it can be he has not. He has not a notion. This part got. This is only the British children, British people use. I have got a mother. She has got a father. She hasn't got brothers. So it just present simple. He has not a notion. Well, it is not very difficult here. Just well, here is also look. He stays. We have ending s, so it means present simple. Well, and here is the same one morning very early. Let's ask maybe about the second part, and this also will show you. Well, who wants to tell us what grammar sentences are there? Я вас сегодня замучаю.
Past simple.
Past simple, Vika. You suggest past simple. I rose. Okay. What rose? What does it mean?
It is the verb in past time.
Rise?
Rose, rising.
What does it mean? Rise, rose, risen?
Вставать.
Okay. I rose and found. What is it found?
Simple. Found.
Excellent. So I found the shining dew. And the last one had stayed at home behind me.
Present perfect.
Present perfect because we see here.
Had.
But it is not only present perfect, it's past perfect. Yes?
Yes.
Present it should be have or has. Here is past. Okay, enough. I will not, because you will sleep after this. Well, just I tried to show you the video, but something wrong with my computer. My husband
Six more weeks of winter underground. I'm a little groundhog, furry and brown. I pop my head out of my hole and look around. If I don't see my shadow, I'll stay out here and enjoy an early spring this year.
Strange. Did you hear all video on your screen?
No.
So it's just black screen and sometimes it shows you, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened to my computer. So it doesn't want to share my screen. So as for Word is okay, but as for video it's and for its internet also. I have to check something. Well, what about Module 7? Hooray! We have the last month of learning. So 2 weeks for Module 7 and 2 weeks for Module 8. Probably I would speak mostly for Odessa people who live in Odessa, and you meet all our other participants. Just encourage them to join to our modules, even if they didn't do the previous module. Just let's do the next one. So I read somebody wrote of you that you had you had face-to-face meeting, and you had a new participant. So, Katya, did you go to the last face-to-face meeting?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, what did you do? And is it true that you had a new participant?
Yes, Yarek come with his brother. Okay. Um, what,
So, what is his name?
uh, I maybe Mark.
Alexei is writing Mark. So, and Mark, is he going to join to our modules and do all activities at our site at Canvas?
I don't know. Maybe this question ask family Веревкин.
Okay, let's ask family Веревкин. Family of Веревкins.
Yeah, Mark came for the company Yarix.
So it's just like a friend, yeah? Like company. He is not going to study.
He's going to join this course next time
Next time.
in March. In March.
In March, yeah. I understand. So, okay, and how many people were in your face-to-face meeting?
5.
5? 4, 5. Okay. So it means Katya, Sasha, Alexei, Yarik, and Mark.
And Igor.
And
think
Igor.
6.
And Igor's son,
Sivas.
or no?
No. Only one Igor.
Well, 6 people. So it's really quite becoming problem because we don't have students in our course. Maybe I have to phone them, or I don't know what to do even, because you are the most active participants, and the other, it's difficult. Well, just maybe if you will see somebody, just encourage them to come and say, Руслана Миколаївна дуже добра, вона дозволила не виконувати попередні завдання, хай тільки прийдуть. А там тоді я їх вже домучаю.
Okay, we will pass.
Yeah, well, in fact, I will phone, they have some phones of them, I will phone them, maybe they will come back. Because it is not interesting even to write in forums, in chats, so if we have only 2-3 people, yeah, there. Well, as for our module 7, it doesn't want to share my screen, okay. You have already looked at our modules, and I saw that Katya wrote and Vika wrote in the first discussion their stories. So maybe Vika, what is the topic, a new topic of a new module? Did you understand?
Business presentation.
Katya is telling, okay. Please, Katyusha, business presentation. And what we have to do? What is the more you have looked through the old module? What we have to do?
We must do business presentation, do quizzes, do in portfolio a letter of thanks.
Thank you, letter. Okay.
Thank you letter. This is
Everything that you remember. Well, so the most difficult would be like to think about the topic, yeah? The topic of business presentation. For example, Katya, in the previous job, What was your job? What you can talk about?
Mm, what was my job? Mm, My job is accountant.
So, did you go to any conference? Ah, I read that you didn't.
No, conference. Делала я какие-то конференции?
Yeah, did you participate in any conference?
No, I did reports and any такая работа у меня была.
Mm-hmm. Just with paper, yeah?
Yes, this with number and money.
Well, and what about your hobbies? What is your hobby?
Oh, no, I don't have a hobby.
Работа.
I I like read.
You like to read, okay, but you have a baby, so maybe your hobby can be like thinking about development of your child.
Yes, now my hobby is what to prepare for my child. He doesn't want to eat nothing.
Oh my God, yeah, it's difficult. So, it can be like kind of your presentation. Like, imagine, please, that you went to the conference of young mothers, молодые продвинутые мамы, and you can tell them about like food or preparing food, or maybe just I don't know what to do if your child is crying, what to do if your child doesn't want to play or doesn't want to eat.
Mhm.
It can be kind of
I
conference.
may do presentation about mother, about what I mother. Yes.
Oh yeah, yes, why not?
Okay.
Something which is relevant to you.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, so we understood about Katya, and probably you have seen that there later you have to add some visuals, like pictures, maybe photos, or maybe something interesting that can be really catching your eye. Well, and here just uh, writing a conference proposal, like imagine please, so we understood about the topic for Katya, for example, and each of you will have different topics. For example, let's look at this PowerPoint, writing a conference proposal. You can download it also to yours computers and just look. Let's try to read and understand. So maybe Oksana, read please this first slide.
Conference call.
Mhm.
Звонок. Телефонна конференція.
Well, it's not really call. This is can be like виклик.
Ага. Окей.
So read the question and read the lines and translate them.
Okay. What are the major themes?
Major
Major themes.
themes.
Головна тема.
Головна тема. Well, Oksana, for example, what can you talk about at some conference?
My first conference was about distance study. Studying.
So
Yes.
online studying, yeah.
Online, yes, online study.
And
I have done, and I have analysis plus or minus this study.
quite interesting. So you can do it again. So probably you have some of all your old materials. So imagine, please, that you go to the conference which are talking about online studying, distance learning.
Yes.
So this is the major thing. Let's see at the next, yeah? Read with the
Yes.
next.
How will you experience aid Whaler to this event? Чи маєте ви досвід в даній галузі?
Not exactly. How will your experience?
How
Yeah.
will your experience?
Experience, well, this is dosvit, you are right. And how your experience add. What does it mean add? Add value.
And value?
Help,
I
ladies
don't know.
and gentlemen. Add value.
I
Help. Nobody.
Добавить значимость.
добавить значение, да?
Yes, thank you.
Досвід і значення event. Event – це ж захід.
Event, yes.
Event. Event – це захід. Досвід і значення цього заходу.
Тобто, як ваш досвід додасть значимості цьому заходу? Так?
Ага. Окей.
So you have to think about this. For example, you can say, well,
What?
did you have your own experience? Did you study online? Did you use distance learning?
Yes, I use.
Twice at least.
3 times. I use with you 2 times, and I use in my institute.
Oh wow, super. So that's why you can say I have a lot of experience, yeah, in distance learning, and just add something really from your own experience. Okay, let's see at the third question.
What does the audience accept? Що повинна зрозуміти аудиторія?
It means what does the audience wait from you, expect.
Expect. Що чекає? What do they already know about your topic? What do they? Що already майже,
Що
вже ви знаєте про
they know.
They know.
You mean audience know about your topic?
I don't understand today. Sorry, I'm so.
Що вже вони, тобто що вже аудиторія знає по цій темі?
Ага, окей.
So let's imagine that everybody they had the experience of learning online and they're just waiting from you something interesting, something valuable. So just you have to think about this. It was conference call. And here is another, like the continuation. Oh my God. Content. Here is about content. Well, Vika, maybe
Yes.
now you read.
Your preparation starts with solid content appropriate for your audience. Do not put too much information into one talk.
So let's translate.
Ваша підготовка починається з чогось там.
From content. What is content?
Враження.
Зміст.
Зміст, да. Yes. Інформація.
Змістом. не давайте дуже багато інформації на одну бесіду.
So, Vika, did you participate in any conferences?
Yes, I did.
Which one? What was the topic?
It was in Odessa in the summit for the people with disability.
And what did you talk about?
We did our presentation on the theme
Presentation about what? What?
about сейчас
Business project.
А тему не помню. Продажа чего-то.
So you mean I remember about this. So just about business. You presented your business plan.
Future business plan, yes.
Okay. So maybe but it was not the conference. The conference is mostly like the lecture. No, you are telling like a lecture about your idea, but maybe business plan also can be. I'm not sure. Well, imagine, please. Let it be. You are telling about your business plan, and you have. Oh, in fact, you have already prepared your business plan, which you sent me, which you told me. So it can be like your homework, your grant and your business plan and this conference talk. Yes, Vika?
Yes.
So, and Victorian, for all of you, you have to think about just maybe really small portion of information. Like, for example, Katya, she can talk about everything about babies. What do they eat? How long do they sleep? But she has to choose only just one small part of information. The same about Oksana, just about distance learning. As for Vika, you have closer your business proposal. It could be easier. So let's ask the next, the family of Verevkin. And so what? Alexei, maybe you will be first.
Okay. So what? Put yourself in the shoes of the audience and ask yourself, so what? Translate?
Yeah.
Ну и что? Класть
Положите
себя обувь.
Yes, Sasha.
Да,
Even here.
поставь себя на место и спроси себя, ну и что?
So yeah, just you have to become the listener. Yeah, just to imagine that you are a listener and what I can take from this presentation. So, for example, you, Alexei, you are listening young mothers about feeding your kids, and so what? Or, for example, you are listening about distance learning of people with disabilities, and what? And you can listen the story of business plan, how Victoria wants to organize the sport competition, and what. So, what about you? What topic is close to you? Just to work in as for homework.
I don't know.
Okay, let's start from your hobbies, for example. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies is computer programming.
Programming. Not bad, okay. So you can, for example, imagine that you are going to the conference of programmers and you tell them about, I don't know, writing sites, HTML sites.
Yeah.
But now it is not very popular to write HTML,
Yeah.
Okay, maybe let's other topic. So what about your job? Where do you work?
Yeah, I work. My work is programming.
Mhm.
I'm PHP junior
Well,
developer.
what does your firm do? What
Um,
do they do?
I programming websites.
Anyway, websites. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just trying to think about topic for you, and maybe what can you advise for people who don't know about programming? What information you can share? Maybe something new in the programming.
I'm sorry, I don't hear.
Okay, just one more time.
Repeat,
Imagine,
please.
yeah, one more time. Imagine, please, that you participate in the conference of programmers, and you have to tell them something new about creating websites. Maybe some new, I don't know, new tool, new service, new product.
I'm tired, really.
Well,
It's a
um,
bad day.
yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Now we quickly think about your topic for the conference. Do you know what does it mean Microsoft 10? The 10 version of Microsoft. Microsoft семерочка, восьмерочка, десяточка, да?
Mm, it's not good Windows.
Windows, yeah, sorry. Microsoft.
The
So
very best it's 7.
7, yeah? So
Yeah.
you can, for example, you can tell us about Windows 7 and what are pluses and minuses. It will be nice topic for the conference. Or maybe you can compare, порівняти. Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 10.
The Windows 7 it's easy for all users, but Windows 10 it's very difficult.
So that's why you can make your conference speech about this. Fine? Ми придумали вам домашнє завдання. Тему.
I think about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
just think about, of course. Well, the last but not the least, Саша, помучим вас.
Okay.
So Alexei had to read all of this. So what? And here is the next slide. Structure.
Structure.
Yeah.
If your listeners could remember only 3 things about your presentations, what do you want it to be?
Maybe let's
Структура. Структура. Если ваши слушатели могли бы вспомнить только 3 вещи из вашей презентации, что бы это было?
Well, so Sasha,
Что бы вы хотели, чтобы это было?
Yeah. What topic of presentation you are going to create us as for homework?
I don't know, but I guess it could be presentation of assistant, of a helper for director. How to be a good helper.
How to be a good helper. Super, why not? So, and you have to give us 3 really interesting advices, yeah?
Yes.
So, first of all, what you have to do?
You may look for possibilities and don't think about reasons.
Reasons. Uh-huh.
Uh, Always look at for possibilities and don't look for reasons.
Oh, cool. It's
And
number one, like yeah. And
yes,
later you will think about other, just at least three. Three reasons, what three deals or 3 points what to do if you want to be a good assistant or good helper. As for Alexei, just he can think about three pluses of Windows 7 and three minuses of Windows 10, for example. And it would be really nice conference. Well, and here is the final draft. Sasha, it's for you also because it was
okay.
very short for you.
Final draft. I haven't seen this.
Maybe, maybe press
Oh,
on my.
okay, I see. Prepare a strong fact, story, or saying to attract your audience attention at the very start. Provide supporting materials and
Citations.
citations. Write a brief summarizing statements for the conclusions.
Mhm.
Create a compelling title.
Well, so let's translate.
Ну, финальный, ну, как типа заключение.
Финальный черновик.
Черновик. Подготовьте устойчивые факты, истории,
Высказывание.
высказывания, чтобы привлечь внимание аудитории с самого начала. Provide
Like just here, I interrupt you. I'm sorry. So here you can start. I have been an excellent assistant of the deputat, for example.
yes.
Yes, and just tell us the story. How did you save his life? I don't know, in some situation. Just it would be interesting just to listen to you from the very beginning.
Yes. Okay. It's by
Well,
the way, it's true.
I know.
Provide supporting, provide.
Give supporting.
М?
Like give, provide.
А, дайте поддержку, ну, возьмите материалы все в поддержку и что это такое, не знаю.
Цитаты.
Окей, и цитаты.
So here you well as for deputies, I don't know which you can something as my deputy or my best president Poroshenko said, good deputy cannot be without good assistant. like this.
Окей. Напишите
Короткий итог.
итог, заключение.
Mhm.
Для заключения.
Yeah, just for conclusion.
Ну и создайте ну,
Title, название.
убедительное название.
Yeah, like something that really works. For example, Katya will say, I know how to feed my son. Do you know?
Ask me how.
Yeah, ask me. Yeah. If you don't know, we will go to your house. Well, yeah, it should be something. Yeah, something like relevant to all of you. Well, and the last here is proofread. Yeah, proofread. Well, Oksana, are you sleeping? Don't sleep. Read, please.
I not sleep. I sick. Так. Proofread. Emil, eliminate. No. Nominal. I
Nominalizations.
normalization. I seen your screen very short, little.
Very little.
Very, yes.
Mm, let's try one more. Oh, nobody see now. Mhm. It doesn't work. No. Oh, it's not the same. I don't know why you can't see it. Maybe one more time.
Oh, yes. Now I
Do you
see.
see?
Yes, now I see. Eliminate normalization wordness and jargon. Use concrete and specific language.
What does it mean? So many unknown words.
Yes. I think it mean використовуйте специфічні терміни якісь, так?
Yeah, which are connected to your topic.
І, да, специфічні терміни в своїй промові.
Here is normalization, like власні назви, жаргон, it means жаргон.
Окей.
Well.
Stick to the page limit. 100 words means 2 words. One page means one page. Будьте лімітовані в своїх висловлюваннях. 100 слів, це якби 100 слів.
If the organizer told you 100 words, no more, it should be no more.
Yes, I agree.
Well,
And no little.
Yeah. Not small,
Not
And the
small.
last?
Give your proposal to someone with experience and ask for their opinion.
Opinion.
Дай, якби на перегляд потрібно віддати свою промову, свою пропозицію більш, людині з більшим досвідом.
Yeah, that somebody can read it and understand. Well, here is meet the deadline. Of course, we understand that it should be deadline. Everybody knows that we need to be in time. Besides deadline, you know everybody deadline very well. Well, so just this is for 1 week. You have to think about some of your conferences proposal, what you can think about. In fact, we have already spoke. Oksana will tell us about online learning, Katya about babies.
I think and I do presentation about some technical.
Yes, of course you can. You can. It's just like the suggestion for you, like ideas. So well, it can be. So as for Sasha, she has already mentioned here. Maybe Alexei can change. Maybe Vika also. But well, just to think, because you will do all activities. You will watch a lot of materials during these modules. We have 2 weeks, and at the end we have to. Maybe we will have like kind of conference. I also want to present you something. Why not? Well, just for today, it's finished. Please write all your questions or in Canvas. There are some questions for online meeting. There is a special section, maybe you have seen, for online meeting, for face-to-face. Anya, I mean your teacher Anya, your face-to-face teacher. She also is a participant of our course in Canvas, so she can read all your questions, and maybe she can make some interesting information and answers for all what you ask. Well, for now I'm just looking. It's almost 10 o'clock. We were working for 1 hour 20 minutes, and don't forget to you can watch the film about Groundhog Day, and understand crazy Americans. Why are they so crazy about Groundhog? And by the way, it's also quite funny comedy, as Katya told. It's nice. And if you will watch it in English, it would be absolutely amazing. Okay, I try to again to show you, just to give you to listen the song, but I'm not sure if you watch it. So it means it's goodbye for now. Next meeting probably on Monday. Is it fine?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So everything just right. And we will do. Yeah, Alexei has already written bye to all. Yes, bye to all. And see you next Monday. And here is my video. If you don't see it, please you can listen. Okay. So bye bye. See you.
I pop my head out of my hole and look around. If I see my shadow, I'll go back down for 6 more weeks of winter underground. Oh, I'm a little groundhog, furry and brown. I pop my head out of my hole and look around. If I don't see my shadow, I'll stay out here and enjoy an early spring this year.
Well, bye bye, ladies.
Bye bye.
See you.